I want to welcome you. My name is Roxanne Qualls, as some of you may know, and this is the monthly meeting of neighborhoods that are interested in developing the form-based code for their community. What we're doing today is a little different than what we've done in the past. When we've had discussions over the last couple of months, many of you have expressed interest in actually pursuing some specific topics that will impact the development or redevelopment of your neighborhoods. One of those topics was, what is the potential for neighborhood development from a developer's perspective? And so today the focus is a panel of illustrious Cincinnatians, all involved in one fashion or another with development, who are going to attempt to answer that question. What do developers look for when they're thinking about doing development, and how do our neighborhoods begin to position themselves to be attractive places as they pursue form-based codes? We're going to proceed in a way that actually has some logic to it. So the first presenter is going to be Scott Golan, and he is the CEO of Property Advisors. They work on public-private partnerships for the purpose of development, not just in neighborhoods, but fundamentally urban development. But their focus, how they think of themselves, is as folks who work to make place matter. And so Scott's going to give an overview this morning. After Scott's finished, we're going to proceed to listen to two folks who actually have experience in the field. They're where the rubber meets the road. We have Bobby Malley, who is the CEO.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year.
Vice President of Development.
Is the Vice President of Development, but one day will be the CEO of Model Group. They have done extensive work in a number of Cincinnati neighborhoods. They have been doing a tremendous amount of work in the Gateway area and over the Rhine. In addition, they are currently doing work in Walnut Hills. And the folks in Walnut Hills, is anybody here from Walnut Hills? No. Jeff is here from Walnut Hills, as well as Fred, because Walnut Hills is another neighborhood that is interested in pursuing form-based codes. We then also, we have with us Maureen McDermott. She is currently with North Point, which is a developer in the city, but she has had many years of experience in the home building industry, and in fact for the last 14 years has served in varying capacities at a local, state, and national level with the Home Builders Association. So she will be talking about the changes that they are undergoing in terms of, in response to market changes, demographic changes, and what builders are looking for at this point. And then finally we're going to hear from Britt Sang, who has worked with numerous for-profit and not-for-profit developers, and who is going to talk about, from his perspective, why form-based codes actually are a tremendous opportunity for neighborhoods from the perspective of speeding up development. So with that, it's 9:20, we're starting late obviously. I'd like to also point out for the obvious, which is that we're filming this. So these folks are going to get filmed, the PowerPoints are going to get filmed. When we go to questions, you're going to get filmed. And our intention is we're going to put it up on a website so that anybody who wants to go and see it can see it. We're also, unless you guys object, going to splice you up into your own little segments and upload you to YouTube so that people can see you on YouTube. We're really trying to advance technologically, you can see, because we can always attempt it. I don't know if we'll succeed, but I do think that it's very important that we make as accessible as possible this type of information to anybody who's interested, but particularly any of the neighborhoods and community activists who are interested in this topic. I have to warn the speakers that I ask them to stay within about 10 minutes. You know how that goes. However, I will start standing up at about 13 minutes and start giving you the hook at 15 for sure, because I would like to make sure there's plenty of time for interaction, and also we do have a fairly disciplined group that gets out of here at 11 o'clock. Okay? So with that, the first speaker is Scott Goldman.